All placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the live stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into your overall energy. Just check out what's there. And we're going to look at what may be going on around you, what may be coming in. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Couple of things. Remember, time is fluid in tarot. So this message could have already resonated with you, or it could resonate now or resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest, okay? All right. What do we got for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. Messages from a Pisces. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Teresa, what's going on? Good morning. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. How are you? Hey, Encompass, hello. Hey, Billy. Billy says, good morning, everyone. And thank you for your time and energy. Love and light. Stay blessed, everyone. Same to you, Billy. Thank you so much. Teresa is just chilling. She chilling, y'all. She chilling. Good to have all of you. Hey, R. Kim. All right, let's get one more good shuffle, y'all. All right, what do we have here? Good to see you, R. What's the overall energy for Pisces? The Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy, bottom of the deck. I got the Four of Pentacles. Pisces, this feels like some type of self-evaluation that you're doing with yourself. I don't feel like you're sharing this right now. I feel like this is more personal. This is a secret that like only you and God knows. Interesting. Clarify the Lovers in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is you seeking God's guidance on or the divine's guidance on what you should do concerning your life, concerning maybe a particular situation. But this is definitely a conversation that you're literally having, maybe through prayer, maybe through journaling. Like it's very personal. It's you're keeping it to yourself. You're just kind of like, whatever it is that you're looking at and you're trying to move forward towards, or you're trying to walk away from, it's something that you know and you feel that other people don't really need to know. Other people, maybe you don't even want people to find out. Maybe you're just at a place of not wanting people to know what you're thinking about, or not want people to know what you're working on here. But I definitely feel like it's something that with the Four of Pentacles that you're keeping to yourself. You're keeping it close to you. Okay. We got the King of Wands and the Magician. You see? So whatever the outcome that comes out of this, it's going to be something that you're keeping on the hush hush. Honestly, I feel like this is going to help this manifestation even more. It's going to help you recognize when God answers your prayers. You know, sometimes we can get so caught up in telling everybody our business that we miss the signs, we miss the signals. You know what I mean? That the divine or our angels may be trying to send us. And sometimes we can have energy blockers in our way. The very people that we share too much information, you know, with, or could be energy blockers. And that's not saying that they're bad people, but there are certain conversations that are just for you and your spirit guides only. You know, we just have to keep it 100 with that. Okay, we got the Chariot here, Cancer energy. Clarify the Chariot. We got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, very personal, very, you're basically, wow, I'm gonna say this. I'm hearing naked and afraid, okay? But let me explain. I don't feel like you're scared or afraid. I think you are just a bit curious, just like not knowing what's next, literally just sitting there, just waiting to see, or just going about life and waiting to see. And it can be a little scary just to like let go and really let your angels guide you. So this could be you, really looking at things and being vulnerable, seeing that there were times where you felt trapped in your own mind, trapped in your own situation, trapped in your own way of thinking. And now you're releasing that and really allowing the divine to guide you. And that can be a very scary thing because the unknown is what really trips people out. But if you trust and you know that everything works out for your good, whatever way it works, okay, then that helps to alleviate some of the fear that I'm feeling here. But I don't feel like it's like you're so scared that you can't do your daily routines or nothing like that. It's just that not having that control. And really, we don't have control. We don't. We just um work on daily trying to keep our vibration high and trying to evaluate the decisions that we make, because guess what, there's a consequence with every situation. And if you're not in a place of listening to your spirit guides on certain decisions that you make, guess what? There is a consequence that you're going to go, face. There's a consequence you're going to face. But if you listen, if you're in tune enough and you have grown spiritually, you can hear and know. And when you get those signs and signals and all these things of which way to go in whatever part of your life, then you're going to see the goodness in that. You're also going to see the lesson in that. Sometimes we don't get to where we want to be in life because maybe there's still some lessons that we are just not learning. There could be some habits that we are just not letting go of. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of where we want to go has to do with what we're willing to let go and also what we're willing to let in, okay? The Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, this may not be for all of you, but I feel like some of you are a little scared to have good things coming in. Maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, everything is working out good. This feels weird. Okay, make sure that you're not in a space of being negative about that, because I feel like what's coming in, this is something that you deserve. Okay, so this could be for a small portion of you. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles with the Hangman and the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, be careful with being complacent. Be careful with being complacent, because these new things coming in, it might feel funny to you because maybe you haven't had a lot going on, right? Maybe the past year or two, maybe 3 years, there hadn't been a lot going on, but behind the scenes, your angels was working with you. Your angels were working overtime, orchestrating things, keeping you away from crazy situations. Not saying you haven't faced any, but your angels have been protecting you on the spiritual side. And so when you start seeing all these things happen, just know that was divinely orchestrated and it's happening now at this time because it's time. Okay. There were things in the works. When you felt like everything was at a standstill with the Hangman, when you felt like everything is at the standstill, it was really being worked out behind the scenes. We got the Seven of Cups here in the reverse. Some of you, I really love this energy, Pisces, for you, because some of you, or maybe most of you, are at a space of not even, you're just not even really trying to find love. You're not even really trying to figure out why this happened or why that happened. You're at a space of having a little bit of fear about the unknown. That's normal. But I love this because you're not forcing anything. I love that. You know what I mean? My angels need a vacation. Left out like, hey, they working overtime, Teresa. Hey, everybody, if you're just tuning in. So, yes, I love this. I want to say this. Doesn't it feel good to not feel like you need to do everything or force everything. Some of you, if you start talking to somebody new and this person, for whatever the reason, it just doesn't work, you're so like, you're in a space now, you're so, I'll put it like this. You are very much capable of walking away and not really thinking. You're like, okay, now that's not going to work. But, we're going to let that go. It's like you're not being in this dependent mode here. And I love this because you're able to let go and let things flow in for you that could end up being much better. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah. So not worrying about what you think you want. Instead, you're having faith. You're praying. Like I said, there is that underlining sense of fear there, but that's normal. Okay. We got the Ace of Swords here in the reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. This could be you trying to protect your thoughts, Pisces. Interesting. Clarify Ace of Swords. What is this about? The Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands in the upper. This could be you trying to protect your thoughts. What I mean is, maybe you are being disciplined in the way that you treat yourself. You could be in a space of not wanting to think negatively about a situation. And some of you are trying to protect yourself from not thinking negative. Maybe you had you've had a lot of seasons of thinking negative, or you had a lot of seasons of having a lot of doubt. But I honestly feel like with the Ace of Wands and Nine of Cups, you're at a space of really protecting yourself and really paying attention to what you're thinking. Okay. Because you don't want to create the reality of what you're thinking, especially the negative stuff. We got the Temperance here in the reverse here. I do feel like you're very sensitive to energy at this time. Clarify with the Ten of Swords and the Wheel in the reverse. And what I mean is, you could be finding yourself picking up on other people's sadness around you. You may be picking up on other people's sadness, or feel like somebody's going through something, but you don't quite know who it is. And then you get a call on the phone and it may be your best friend saying, hey, I've been going through it. So you could be very, very sensitive to energies right now. So with that, I want you to make sure that you're protecting your energy. Okay. When you're very, very sensitive like that, could be some retrograde stuff. When you're very sensitive and very in tune with people, even strangers, make sure you have a barrier to protect your energy as well. Be careful of how much energy you give out trying to help others with their problems. All right. Knight of Wands here in the reverse. I'm hearing the big reveal. Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So there could be something, Pisces, that you've been working on. Like I said, you have been having a lot of conversations with the divine, which is great, through prayer, meditation, journaling, in whatever way. Some of you could actually be talking to God while driving. You know what I mean? You could just be having a conversation, getting ready to go to work or going to Walmart. Somebody could be driving to Walmart right now. Listen to this. But yeah, you could be having these conversations here of just being vulnerable, being upfront. A lot of accountability here. I love this. Some of you are actually displaying your accountability in your prayers. You're owning your mistakes. You're owning stuff in your prayers, and that is powerful. We have the Page of Swords here. Clarify Page of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in the reverse. As always, Pisces, when you are at a high vibe, you're going to be tested. Okay, but I feel like you're going to be able to repel that negative energy that may try to test you, throw you off a game a little bit. Ace of Pentacles or Five of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a test in your finances. Okay, there may be something that all of a sudden you got to pay. Maybe there's something you got to get fixed. Maybe it's your water. Maybe it's your wash machine. It could be anything, but make sure you're not looking at it as a punishment and just looking at it as a coincidence, knowing that you will get through it. Now, sometimes getting things fixed can be very costly. I totally get that. When you got to pull out that money, out of your account and get this done. You're like, ugh, I was trying to save, but that's all right because that will be replenished. Okay. Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, you will be basically replenished for whatever you're having to put out to fix a situation that may seem like it's coming out of left field here. Okay, very good message for you, Pisces, so far. Now, let's look at love. Haven't really done a love reading in a while, so I want to look at that. We're gonna see what comes out for those of you interested in love, because we got some folks in here that's not even interested in new love. They're like, Empress, I'm not thinking about nobody right now. I don't want nobody right now. And that's okay. For those of you that don't want love, this could also be just a reading based on just stuff coming out, maybe things you need to know and you need to hear. So take it how it resonates with you. Okay. All right, let's see what we got in love for Pisces. This could be romantic. This could be family, friends. Let's just see what we have in love. What do we have in love for my Pisces? Love to have it. It's holding pattern for some. It's been a holding pattern for some. Yeah, I understand that, Teresa. I totally do. I totally do. What is the overall energy for love for Pisces? What's the overall energy? New love, new prospects. The world, okay. Oh, and the Seven of Cups. Pisces. So with the world here, I am feeling like you're open to new things. It says everything you have worked for is coming together. You're solid, you're stable, you're in a place of receiving, which is very important. I have the Seven of Cups here. Some of you could have options, some of you will have options. Now, options could look like one person. That's okay. It could be a few people. Or some of you could have people considering you and you don't quite know it yet. I know you're like, well, Empress, why can't they just come forward? Y'all already know how it goes. You know how it goes with that. Okay. Give me more on the world here. Pisces being open to love. Give me a little bit more on that. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces, you've been Eight of Swords in the reverse. You've been working very hard on. Some of you had anger issues. Some of you had guilt issues. Some of you had self-limiting beliefs. You've been working very, very hard on yourself, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. And now it's time to see the fruits of your labor. Like I said, this could be in love. This could be in anything. But definitely if love has been on your mind, this is like options coming in. Hey, Bianca. So yeah, let's look at these options. Seven of Cups energy here. We got the Tower in a reverse. And the three. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Three of Cups in the reverse. Why am I hearing Three's Company coming knock on my door? I'll be waiting for you. Why am I hearing that? Three's Company too. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. You could be meeting somebody new, Pisces, and there could be a third wheel. I'm here like three's company too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of you could be meeting someone that there could be a third party, but I feel like this other person is a third wheel. It could be their best friend. I'm just gonna say this. It could be their mama. It could be their daddy. It could be their child. Now, if their child is small, y'all already know that comes with the territory. If your children are small, that comes with the territory. That's a package deal. But what I'm saying is, this doesn't feel like a child, like a small child. This feels like somebody that has an attachment of some sort. Like I said, they could have an overbearing parent, an overbearing child, or overbearing best friend. I'm hoping it's not an ex that they have still stuck to them. But we're gonna look a little bit more into that. Ace of Cups here. So this person is open to new love here. This person is coming in. They are open to new love. Clarify Ace of Cups. Could be a water sign. The Emperor. Okay. So this person could have their stuff together. Whoa, there's two cards. Magician in reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. They could have their stuff together, but it's third party. Whoever this is. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is an overbearing mother. Overbearing mother, overbearing father. A lot of you, it's an overbearing best friend that they have. They could have a friend that's saying, "Oh, I just want to make sure my homeboy or my homegirl doesn't get hurt," or something like that. With the person you're going to be talking to, they could just when you meet this friend or when you meet this third person, you're going to instantly know that they're overbearing. Now, you can't help the personality of the people that this new person you're going to be talking to is attached to. It's up to the person that you're talking to where they decide to put this person. So if they have overbearing family members or one of their children, they have to, if they want to and they really want you, they're going to have to find a place for that child or that family member and you. And the place that overbearing person belongs is not in your business and not in your potential relationship. We got the Ace of Wands. I had the Emperor. So this person got their stuff together. They may not have a lot of money and all that. For those of you that, are all about wanting to know about their status and all that, but I feel like this person is comfortable. They're able to sustain themselves. Because with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, this is a go-getter. This is a go-getter. Here with the Ace of Wands here, though, this person in the past has always been very goal-oriented. They have a lot of willpower. They're opportunist, motivator. Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they got this stuff together, Pisces. But with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, like I said before, whoever they're around doesn't want to lose whatever control they have over this person. But yeah, so you could be meeting somebody that has a third party attached to them. With the Sun here in the reverse, honestly, here it says inner child feeling down. This person wants to move forward. They don't want their child or their thank you, Teresa, for that. They don't want their child or their parent or family member. They don't want this person being overbearing. Like, they don't want that. They want to pull apart from that. They don't want to be a part of a situation where somebody is trying to dictate their life. King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. They know that their friend or family mean well, but they also know with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, they also know where their place is, Pisces. So don't let this third party that's around, don't let this person just throw you off. Don't allow them to control you to the point where you don't want to see where this goes. Okay? I had to take a drink, y'all. But don't allow this person to scare you away with the Eight of Wands here. Yep. That's Pisces, you'll run away from stuff when it seems too when it seemed to be too much. And I can't say that I blame you. But always look at the actions of the person that you're talking to. Because really, they shouldn't have to get rid of their friend and they shouldn't have to get rid of you or whoever this person is. There's room for all of you. But they have to set a limit. They have to have their stuff where it's secure with the Five of Swords here. Give me more on this third party or this third person. Give me a little bit more on this person. The Justice in the reverse. Could be a Libra. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, y'all. Some of y'all, it could be a child, an adult child. They have this possessive. And they can be petty. Y'all got a petty Betty. Justice is in the reverse. They lack accountability. You got this though, Pisces. I feel like the thing that you're going to do is you're going to kill this person with kindness. She said, well, no, thank you. Yeah. It feels to me like an adult child, like a... Maybe their child had to move back home with them or something. I don't know. It just... Give me a little bit more on this third person. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. You've been there, done it, Teresa. Four of Swords here in the reverse. Yes, it says broken family. Yeah, this is for a lot of you, I'm gonna say about 70% of you, this is an adult child of this person you're gonna meet or you've met. Some of you are already with this person. And if it's not a child, an adult child, it is a friend of this person or a family member that's overbearing. I feel like this child, friend, or family member is not happy because of some reason. Like, if this is an adult child for this person, that person has made mistakes and had to move back home. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we fall, but we get back up, right? But they had to move back home, and now they want to control daddy's life. They want to control mama's life. You know what I mean? And Pisces, you might be standing in the doorway like, do I even need to walk across the threshold? Because y'all got too much going on up in here. You might be like, y'all got too much going on up in here. So, yes. This is a person also that I feel that when things happen to them, they want everything around them to pause until they feel better. The Empress here in the reverse. Yeah. So if they're not flourishing, if they don't have anybody, or if money is not right for them, they don't want anybody, including this person that you're dealing with, to be happy with you or anything else. That's selfish. But Pisces, I would not worry. With the Strength card, this person here, they're pretty strong. It's not looking like they're going to be influenced. I mean, anything can change. But I feel like this reading is just a warning with the Six of Wands in reverse of what this person may be attached to. Okay? They could have a little bit of how do you put this? Basically, they could feel a little sad when the person that they're attached to with the High Priestess in reverse, when this person don't just like act right, it could make them sad. Like, oh man, I really like Pisces and my child is acting crazy, or my friend is acting crazy, or my mom or my dad is acting crazy. Like, they may be on that type of vibe. Like, it saddens them that when they finally feel like they met somebody in you, Pisces, that could make them happy, whatever they're attached to, it feels like it's going to be a journey. But it's not your journey, it's theirs. Honestly, I honestly feel like this person hasn't set adequate boundaries. With the Six of Swords here, they haven't set adequate boundaries. With the Hermit here in the reverse, give me more on the Hermit in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person that you're either talking to or going to meet, they haven't necessarily set the right kind of boundaries. Three of Wands here. And this is why their child or family member, whoever this is, feels like that they can have such an influence on them. Okay? So really, it depends on what this person want to do with the Seven of Pentacles here. It depends on how much they want to grow, how much they want to go forward with their own life. That's going to be the determining factor, Pisces. I feel like in your world, in your eyes, you may not give this person a long time to decide. You may try to stick it out for a little while, but if it doesn't seem like it's going to go towards unifying, or you two like really can come together without a lot of distractions, I feel like you're going to probably be the one to let go. But it's worth a shot just to see how this person feel about Pisces. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Wands. So yeah, they're going to feel like they want to see where this goes. But with that Page of Pentacles in the reverse, they're also going to see that you are going to be retaining your energy. You're not going to give your all to this situation. And they're going to know why. They're going to know that whatever they're attached to, there's going to have to be some type of clarity that's going to have to be given in order for this to work out with you. Okay? What are the actions they plan on taking? The Queen of Wands. They're going to go forward. They're going to see where this go with you, Pisces. They're going to want this. This person is attracted to you. They're going to be attracted to you. So they're going to want to see where this goes. Most importantly, they're going to be attracted to your vibe. Yep, with a star. Oh, yeah. Could be an Aquarius. They're going to be attracted to your vibe. Y'all ever met somebody? Have you ever met someone that they may or may not look the part? And what I mean is, maybe they don't look, you may not be attracted to them right out the gate or something like that, but you get to talking to them for a while and you're like, oh man, this person is beautiful. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's beyond, it is beyond looks. Or the person could be attractive and they still just, their vibe is just, oh, it's so intense and it attracts you, right? Pisces, I feel like you have that vibe. You got that. You have that. And I feel like that's the thing that's going to motivate this person. You have that. And I love the fact that with the Four of Cups, you know when to let go. That was in your first reading. You know when to let go. So when this situation finds you, or some of you may be already in it, if it goes left, you're going to be able to let go. And if it goes right, you'll be able to stay and see where it goes. But definitely, Pisces, somebody's going to be really drawn to your energy. That side of you that's just very attractive. A lot of people are attracted to that energy, that high vibe. You know, you've really worked hard to become the person you want to attract, and it's working. Okay. Well. Make sure y'all let me know in the comments about that if you resonate with that message. All right, let's do a whatever comes out reading, y'all, and then we'll close it out. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much, y'all, for staying and tuning in today. I really appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's do a whatever comes out reading. What does Pisces need to hear for the greatest and highest good? Holy Spirit, what messages does Pisces need to hear for their highest and greatest good? What are the messages here? One more shuffle. Overall energy. King of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. Clarify King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is something working out for you, Pisces. Something you've been working on. Maybe it's getting some type of raise or recognition, but something's coming through here. You've been working very hard on it. You've been working very hard, very hard and very diligent with the Ace of Wands here. It's a major achievement for you. Maybe in your eyes, it's major. With the Lovers here and the Death. Oh, yeah, this is something new coming in, Pisces. Woo! You've been waiting. You've been working hard towards it with the Hierophant here in the reverse. Taurus energy. I feel like maybe before when you tried to do this, it wasn't the right time. But now it's the right time. With the Three of Pentacles and the Strength. All because you're in a much better space than you were before. Maybe you weren't quite ready for this. Because in the past, with the Eight of Cups, there were some things that you needed to like clear out. Clarify Eight of Cups here in the past. There were things needed to be cleared out or something. Temperance. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. There were some hard decisions you had to make and some tough lessons that you had to endure. In order for you, with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, in order for you to really get what you deserve and to get what was already promised to you, it's just that you had to get to a certain frequency to receive it. Hey, Billy, it's been a journey, and I'm very thankful for everything I've been through and blessed with. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Clarify Seven of Cups in reverse, Eight of Wands, And the Two of Cups. Yeah, some of y'all, this could be love. This could be love for self, love for another person. Feels like maybe you had to with the Three of Wands. Maybe you had to discover and have more self-love. Okay, maybe that was the missing factor that you didn't really have before, is like loving yourself enough or caring about yourself enough. And I feel like you're in a space of doing that. All right, we got the Knight of Wands here. Five of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles in a reverse. Yeah. With the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah. I will say, Pisces, you are protected from a lot of stuff. So if you haven't been able to get things going in other areas of your life, it's because you're not supposed to. Just keep that in mind, okay? We got the Devil here in a reverse. There could have been a very negative situation, Pisces, that you dodged a bullet from. Seven of Wands in a reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. There could have, I'm telling you. This is showing up for a reason. Why is this significant for Pisces? Queen of Swords in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it could have really messed with your money and your stability. You were saved from that. Some of y'all, it was a relationship that you really, really wanted. Maybe you really like that person. You were attracted to them and you wonder why it didn't work. This person could have set you back financially. This person could have set you back mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So yeah, we have to be grateful for the things that didn't work out. All right. With the Wheel of Fortune here, everything is coming to fruition, Pisces. You're gaining a lot of clarity. You're gaining a lot of understanding without you even searching for it. Page of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Wands here. You're seeing why you had to go through all those things in your past, and you're also ready for what's next. Ten of Wands in reverse. Absolutely. I'm hearing life is what you make it. So you could be at that space of saying, you know, life is what you make it. Or you believe that for yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles. Because you have that stability. Seven of Swords in reverse. You have that stability and you are at that place. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Six of Swords in reverse, I'm sorry. All right. Any advice for Pisces moving forward? Hangman in the reverse. Three of Cups. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Continue to work on self. You've been doing a lot of work, but continue to work on you. And like in your first reading, always remember that you don't have to share everything that you're working on. All right. Always remember that if it doesn't feel right, don't force it. So these are things that I know a lot of you have heard, but it's coming out in the reading because these are the areas that I feel like Spirit wants you to connect with and to pay attention to. Okay. Being yourself, not trying to be like anyone else, not trying to fit in a certain category. Some of y'all need to create your own category. What I mean is, if you always felt like you were different because of whatever reason, maybe it's time for you to recognize with the Star and the Knight of Pentacles reverse that you were supposed to be different. All right, Three of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you struggled with this for years. And like, why does it seem like I can't fit in here or there? You probably weren't supposed to. So recognizing that you don't belong everywhere. Everybody doesn't belong with you. You don't belong with everybody. You don't belong in every location. And every location doesn't need you there. That's totally fine. Just be grateful for the path that God provides for you and the doors that he opens for you to walk through that are meant for you. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like this video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live, further messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Stay safe and blessed. Remember that you're worth it always. Take care of yourself. Love and light, and we will talk again soon. It may be today. I may get back on here today, just to give y'all just another random reading. Let me know if you would like that. If you like that, put it in the chat. Or if you are looking at this after the stream, make sure you put it in the comment section. Y'all let me know, okay? Have a good one. Be safe. Remember that you're worth it. Bye, y'all.